afternoon. How's everybody today? I hope everybody's doing well. What have I been doing today? Nothing, because everything's soaked and wet. But I need to cut the grass over here. I cut the grass already behind, but not out here. So I got to do that yet. I wanted to show you something. A few people have asked me, is the river flooding? It's definitely up. You can see it up. You see those, that little tree right over there in the middle? That's the edge of the river normally. So it come up out of the river and up to here. So it's still about 3 meters before it comes up into my garden. One year it came close, but never came in. So if you watch, you see that like leaf stuff floating by, going from right to left. What they do is they, when the rivers are high and there's a potential risk to Ayutthaya and Bangkok, what they do is they shut the gate down here, down this way. They shut a water gate, many water gates actually. I know where one is, and possibly two, but I think there's more than that. I've looked at the map and I can't see where the others are. But anyway, normally when it's not rainy season and the water's at a normal level, if it rains up at Lubberly or beyond and then the river comes down, then this will just gently flow from left to right. Okay, so when it rains heavy, Lubberly and farther north of that, and in this area, this river gets high, the other rivers all get high, so it gets high in Ayutthaya and Bangkok. So what they do is they shut the gates, valves, whatever, down this end, and then as the water passes down here and the water rises up, it flows in from left to right, this way, okay? And then when that water, the main rivers start to go down, then this naturally starts to empty. So they let it go in, and there's fields way down there. I mean, way down there. Maybe if you go to the other side of the river and drive, there's a road that goes down there. You can drive maybe 10 kilometers, and that river will go all the way down, and you look, and it turns into a lake. I mean, a huge lake. I went down there when the water come up high here. I know that the houses on the other side are flooded, and way down they're flooded, and in Ayutthaya they're flooded. But here I'm safe. So, but when the main river starts to go down, then the water flows back from right to, and you can see the bunch of green leaves moving right to left. So it's heading back towards Lubberly River, and then it will flow towards Ayutthaya, Bangkok, to the ocean. I've showed you these flowers a few times, but today I was wandering over here flying the drone, practicing some things, and I was like 2 meters away from it, and the smell caught my nose. It's like, wow. So, you know, the flowers can come, but there's no smell. But now there's a smell, a beautiful perfume. So this afternoon I did some more drone flying. I put my little piece of plywood on the floor, which is my airport. I played with the software, learned a little bit more of the software, and then took off and had a little fly around. Have a look at this.
Greetings. Welcome to the virtual command environment. I'm the artificial intelligence who will be assisting you.
Diagnostic complete. All systems functioning within normal parameters.
you enjoyed that. After that, I was playing with this. There's a lot of modes inside the software. There's a tripod mode. There's a what do you call it? Self-activate, so you use your hand gestures mode. Many different modes. So I was playing with them. Kind of fun. You can control it by your hand. You can ask it to take selfies. So you have to learn. Some things you can have video, some things you can only have stills. But very cool. Very, very interesting. So I was playing with that for a while. And there's still a lot more to learn with all that. But you know, I keep looking online, watching people doing reviews about the new one, the Mavic 2 Pro, the one with the Hasselblad camera on. And I'm thinking, you know, everybody has an opinion. And this, I like to keep this clean, so children watch too. So I'm not going to say what I really feel, but you know, everybody has an opinion. And it's like walking. Everybody has to learn to walk. Everybody has to learn to go to the pot. Everybody learns to drink, to chew, to cut your food. So the people who know everything make me laugh, because, you know, I never profess to know anything. One thing I learned about years and years and years ago when I was teaching, I used to have this saying: the more I learn, the more I realize I do not know. And that involved, at the time, a belief that I was following, a spiritual journey, academic stuff I was doing. So it involves everything. The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. So for the ones who always have an answer, to know everything, remember one day you had to sit on the pot crying because somebody was trying to teach you to use that instead of doing it in your pants. So, you know, opinions are great if they're worded right. But when people are rude, act like they're the god of whatever, little tiny, you know what I mean. Anyway, that's my day, and I hope you enjoyed it. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of joy, peace, and kindness. See you in the morning. All the best, guys. Good night.
Evacuation order acknowledged. Evacuation order acknowledged. Evacuation order acknowledged.